Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Sharing Creations by Carrie. We have a small Temu haul. This was not even supposed to come. I got a notification from Temu that they had contact with the post office and told them that they could not deliver it. So they gave me an entirely complete refund. And it was 16 items. Plus, they gave me $5 credit for the fact that it wasn't here. So by the last date that they give you like 48 hours from that date, last date that they'll give you the $5 credit. And then along the way, after that, if they've had contact with the carrier, whoever is delivering it, which is most of the time the post office, occasionally UPS. And they had emailed me and said that it was not going to be able to be delivered, so they were going to fully refund me. And they did, plus extra, because the order was $69.01 and they gave me an additional $3.89. I don't understand why. Plus, there was also credits that were given to me after I paid the $69. So I actually got quite a bit of money back. Plus, I got what I paid, and then still got the items. So people complain about the fact that it's not as quick as Amazon or whatever. They don't want to wait. It pays off because if there's a glitch, Temu owns it, whether it's the post office, UPS, whoever delivers. If there's a massive delay, Temu credits you, whether it's you choose to take credits, Temu credit, or if you want to put it back on the card that you paid with. And so I know I'm going to order again, so I take it as credits. So this order is completely free. A little mistake I did make, though, is because I thought that this package got damaged and was not going to be delivered at all, because the post office told them it was undeliverable. Well, it wasn't, because they showed up today with it. So in my credits, I placed another order, and I put one of the items that was in this order, and now I have two of them. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but I have since figured out I'm going to use one of them in my craft room, the cheaper one. And that is this item, which was $23.39. A little pricey, but I wanted one because I have a cardboard box one that I believe I got from Walmart. And it's an individual box with saran wrap, and it has this cutter in it on it so that I can cut my saran wrap sheets. And you just take the roll out, pull it out as much as you need, and across you go with this, and it cuts your saran wrap. Well, this one had 3 slots, and I was like, game changer, I'm grabbing one of those. I hesitated a couple of times, and then I ended up adding it to my cart because I was hoping to find it cheaper. I did find one cheaper, but I wasn't too thrilled about the loading end, which I'll show you in a second, which I ended up purchasing the cheaper one because I was like, well, maybe I'll just get the cheaper one. Maybe I wasn't supposed to have the $22 one. And then they had 2-slot ones, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get the 2-slot one. Well, that one sold out. So a lot more people want the 2-slot, not the 3. But I believe this one ended up selling out at one point too, and they got restocked pretty quick. And they also give you an extra in case you break it. So all you do is peel that white sticker off, stick it in the tracks, press it down. You're good to go to load all 3. So I'm going to do saran wrap, aluminum foil, and wax parchment paper. That'll be in my kitchen. That'll help organize another location in the kitchen. But this one, I'll have to raise the camera. So this one has a slide door, and you load them in. Oh, so sorry. This one you load in this way, where you put the 3 rolls in, and it's magnetized. It's got magnets in it on both ends, and it instantly grabs it. And these even slide out too. You just slide. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud too. But the magnet's connected, and then it also has 3 places to hang it. So you can hang it on your wall if you'd like. It looks like they didn't finish the seal, the polyurethane coat, because this whole section has no polyurethane. No big deal because it's going in one of my drawers. I was gonna get the Ziploc baggy one, and I decided not to. So I went with this one. It then also comes with labels, and you can put them on either side. In this, you've got where you put it this way, hang it this way, and you can put whichever side you want it. Put one of these labels for each row, and then you know what you got. Even threw 6 of the foil, 6 of the plastic, 6 of the wax, and 3 parchment labels. And then they got the instructions in English, and it gives you instructions on if you want to screw it into the wall with anchors, or if you want to use these sticky pads with the metal things that go in the holes in the back. So if you don't want to drill holes, you live in an apartment, renting, and you don't want to put holes in that you have to try to patch before you move, these slide into the back and they stick to the wall. Win-win. And comes with the screws and anchors also. That's pretty good. A little pricey, but and it's also made out of bamboo. So that's a nice piece to have. Not a necessity, definitely a want. And with that, the next item, I think this was too much money. Straight up, honestly, too much money for what it ends up being. It's a desktop storage rack. They basically say makeup storage. Gives you the instructions on how to assemble it. It is plastic. It was $16.64. This is not worth $16.64. So I definitely came into an item that is not worth what I paid. Well, in this case, I got it free. The style is nice. This will fit nice on my vanity. Except, I ordered it in black. I don't know if you can tell. That's gray. They don't even sell gray. So I haven't a clue how I ended up with gray because it's black, green, and pink, I think is the other color. So I thought that was weird. As soon as I took it out of the box, I was like, okay, that's strange. But I can still put it on my vanity table in my bedroom and get some stuff off of the makeshift cheesy one I made years ago. So there's that. I would not purchase it again. I bought some other shelves the other day, which I didn't even put as part of my haul because that haul was over an hour long. But they were just under $8 for these plastic organizers. And I got two, one for me, one for my husband to sit on the counter because every time I build one, it doesn't last. I need to work on my building skills. Look, they're not as big as I was hoping. I mean, lengthwise, they are, but as far as how deep they are and how many compartments, not as many as I'd hoped. But it'll work because it gets the little small stuff like small lotion and shaving cream, gel, that kind of stuff, body sprays. It gets out of the way so when we go take our shower, we can place our clothes on the counter. And there's not this giant shelf that I built in the way and give you a ledge. So I just quickly wash them and then I put them in the bathroom. So there's jewelry items in this and a few craft items. But here's another kitchen item, which I thought was so stinking cute. It was 79 cents. It's now 98 cents. But it is the cutest stinking little thing. It's to put your straw. Put this on top of your straw. I should have brought one with me. This pencil. Yeah. Just slide it over the straw. And then this you put over the top. So no flies, no buggies, no nothing gets in it. And it's a paw print. How stinking cute is that? They have other ones like pineapples and watermelons and strawberries and cherries and some other ones. This was the only one that I liked. I almost bought a whole set and then I was like, I only like the one. So I got that one. One more. Then I got this Eternity bracelet. It says silvery. It was 89 cents. It's now $1.07. And now I can bring this down because these are smaller items. Hopefully you don't get the extra noise. If I can get my scissors in here, I won't make as much. Yeah. I'm just gonna go just like that. And it's got this snake-like chain, the lobster clasp, but it's an infinity symbol with stones. There you go. And there's the chain with a snake pattern, kind of chain link. I seen somebody haul it and I was like, that's super cute. Let me hit that link in the cart. I thought that would be nice to wear. Been wearing bracelets lately. And then let's go. The ring that kind of matches. It was $1.28. It's now $1.18. And anything where the price drops down, I've gotten rebates. So it's a very similar pattern to the chain. But it's a one size fits all type size, so you don't have to pick the size. But I thought, that's fun. No stones to fall out. Like this one, I've lost like 5 or 6 stones out of this one already. And that's just because I'm hard on them. I wear it all the time. But I thought that would be a little fun. Not when I'm wearing something on this finger because I can't stand when two rings hit each other. So, and I can even put it on this finger if I want to. And it fits just fine. I thought it was a fun one. And then this ring, which the picture, it looks so pretty for $1.34, and it's $1.34 still. And this one you had the size, but it is got flowery print on it. I don't know if my camera is focusing enough for you to see how pretty that is, but it's a substantial ring. And got some raised section, and it's got some lowered. It's like stamped, like the design stamped into it. I thought that was super pretty. Something shiny, but not blingy. And then I got this charm bracelet. Never owned charm bracelet. And I thought, well, let's go ahead and try this. I get the charms right here. It's similar to a Pandora bracelet. I paid $4.49 and I got rebates. It's now $4.04. And they show you how to measure your wrist. But a paw print with stones. They have multiple styles. I think there's like 5 or 6 styles. Oh, how cute. I'm gonna say mommy dog, mommy. I love my doggies. I love my kitties. And it shows you, okay, so with these charms, you will stick your fingernail in there, if I remember correctly, and then it disconnects. So you can stick your charms on. Not so pretty on the inside. But there's a ball at the end, and there's a slot for it to go into. And then that permanent charm locks down. That's if you get the balls in there right. No, no, I'm not closing it right. Open. No, don't tell me it's broken. Yeah, the left side doesn't look the same as the right side. But it still works because you heard it click down. Okay, so I got 3 charms. I had a couple more in my cart and I deleted them. I went for I was getting a little silly on loading my cart, and then I was like, you need to reel it back. So this charm was $2.99. It is now $2.69. Yes, I got a rebate. But it's a butterfly. I can get it out of this tiny little bag. Goodness, I'm gonna have to save that for something. The ring on it is nice. Got the little beads. Oh, there's a stone there. Stone on that side. And it's the butterfly. It's like a 2-layer butterfly. It's got the blue and pink. Oh, my camera's doing justice. And on the back side of it, so it's pretty even on the back. I'm gonna put that on. And then I got this charm, $2.87. It is now $1.67. And I checked before I even started this video if they were available and what the prices were now. So that's the prices that you're getting. This is the now price. than what I paid. It's a puppy. It's a yellow puppy. What is he holding? He's holding a bone, and the bone has a heart in it. Talk about detail. I don't know if my camera's letting you see how stinking cute this is, but he's sitting down. There's even detail for his butt and his feet and his little tail on the back. And he's got it's his tag, which is shaped like a bone, and it moves. There's some detail to this little charm. It is absolutely, I can't get over how much detail is in this tiny little charm. It's very much like the Pandora one. And they even sell the ones that you slide on for separators. I absolutely love those. The detail on them is way more impressive than I even thought I was going to get. And this one was 305 and it's now 247. Love when you get a rebate. And this is a cute little bag again. And this connector ring is a little different. The beads are flattened. Mm, I have no idea how this is working out. The camera even focusing? Not looking like it. That's the, and this is the other charm, which is a heart with baby feet and a blue stone in the corner of the heart. And it says really tiny, I love you forever. And it's because I have one baby that's got 2 legs. He's an adult now, but that's to represent my son. So eventually I'm going to get a kitty one because the kitty one that they had, I didn't really care for it too much. And the one that I really liked, they were out of stock. And I don't even think I put my notification on that. So I'll have to go hunting for it again. I still have more credit, so I can purchase another one. Because the puppy, the heart for my son, the puppy for all my babies, the butterfly. I had always loved butterflies, and then the paw print. So I just need a kitty one, and maybe some of the Pandora style separators. Okay, and full disclosure, I wanted to test something out. My nose is sensitive, so I've always wanted to pierce my nose. Not always the cutest thing to do. Keep your opinion to yourself. Just kidding. Um, but my nose is too sensitive, so there's no way I could get my nose pierced. I have quite a few earring pierces, and I've wanted to do the nose, but I can't because my sinus allergy is ridiculous. Super sensitive sinuses, so I went for the clip. It's a heart shape with a stone in the middle, and it just clips onto your nose like that. So I don't even know how to. It'll clip onto your nose like that. wanted to test it out. And somebody suggested that I try the magnet one. So I'm trying the magnet one. I'll probably sneeze and lose them. But this is magnetic earring. Oh, oops. These are supposed to be for the nose. At least I thought they were. This is earring. And it's got little tiny magnets on the back. I could give myself extra piercings. And it was a two. You had a choice of one or the other, or you could get the 2 pack. So I went for the stone ones too. It's with the tiny little magnet. I could have swore that it said nose. Obviously, it says ear. And you gotta read better. Because I thought I was completely looking at the nose ones. Well, I got the one clip, but I can always add. Ooh, they got some good magnets to them. That's holding both packages together. That's pretty good. At least we know they got some good magnet to them. Because they're going right through all this packaging. So if I wanted to add some more piercings, I can. I was thinking my nose, but I was thinking, they're kind of tiny. I might sneeze them gone, but maybe I'll have to go back and read the description on that. But there's number 4 and number 1. It doesn't tell you on the package, except for it does here. Magnetic earrings. Magnetic earring. So that's not supposed to be for not for the nose. So there's those. Okay. Sorry if that was loud. A few more items. And I got some more paper. This one's called Flower World. And this was number B, color B. And if you want links, I can definitely add links if you see something that you like anytime. A nice piece of vellum on the top. I can use that. 30 minutes already? Jeez. This small pages. Of course, I went for the pink roses. Little embellishments for junk journaling. There's some purple in that. All about the flowers. They have a variety, so there was multiple. I think there's at least 4 choices. Just little pages that you can add to junk journals, scrapbooks. You could even add these to cards. Little postcard. They kind of look like they're meant to be like little postcards, which is cute. Different colors. Green. Very much postcard style. I don't know if this repeats because I don't remember. Super pretty though. Vintage, multiple shades. So even though it's flowery, it's not completely pinks. Oh, this matches a page I have in my other book. Unless it's from the same place. Because this kind of matches quite a bit of the pages from another book I have already. They're thin, they're not thick pages. Ooh, wow. That one you can see across our room. Very pretty pages though. I feel like the file. Yep, that matches one of the pages. I'll pull that out and stick that in my junk journal. Put it on that matchy page. That's a blue. So this next order I got coming has a lot of blue items in it. Scrapbooking, junk journaling type things. So that one's geared towards the blue. So I could definitely use some of these blue pages and it may have repeated. Does it say? Well, how about if I look on the back, right? So these are 60 millimeter by 84 millimeter. And I think there's 100 pages in here. And it was $1.98, still $1.98. And then this one was $2.98. This is 400 pages. Yeah, 400 pages. The 40 millimeter by 50 millimeter. And this back half is, I keep saying it's vellum, but it's not vellum. So this is vellum. It's much thicker. I forget. It begins with an S. Oh my goodness. That's pretty. But it's very much a lot like vellum. It's just not as thick as vellum. Goodness. Variety. Mushrooms. Love throwing those mushrooms in these books. I have another one that can go in that blue book of mine that I'm going to start. Very pretty. Loving these butterflies. Wow. Mushrooms. Not a clue what I'm going to do with these mushroom ones. Okay, that was weird. I don't decorate any kind of mushroom art of any kind. That's cute though. Oh, get some bees with the butterflies. That's a cool page. Butterfly. This is Mushroom Butterfly book. I believe it's called Biological Record. Called Biological Record. Butterflies, prints, mushrooms. That's the back half of it. With that sheet. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I don't even remember how it's pronounced or even how it's spelled. There you go, the mushrooms again. I'm sure this is butterflies and mushrooms. So far, how's those looking like? Mushrooms. But these are like a thin cardstock type paper. Definitely lots of butterflies in this one. That other journal was going to be so many butterflies. Butterflies, boom. So does hope. That's pretty sentiment. Oh, moth on a dandelion. Mushroom. Butterflies. Definitely a cute book. So if you like butterflies and mushrooms, or one of each, one or the other, this one's called Biological Record. And if you'd like the link to this, I definitely post it for you. And it was $2.98. And the little pages are definitely worth the read. Probably end up with more than you need, but the variety is pretty good. But $3.48, it's a yard of lace. A little more expensive, but wait till you see it. Hopefully it's as pretty as I think it is. It's a little larger than I remember the picture being. But it's embroidered butterflies. This one I clipped off the tips. But it's 2 layers at the top part of the butterfly with the rosettes and the ribbons. And then it's got the second half of the butterfly, so it's 2D. And it's attached to a tool. So they embroidered these butterflies onto the tool. And they be laid out. There's a little squash in that bag. And you just clean them up. Oh, that was missing a flower. Well, it was free, so. But that works because if you don't want that peachy pink color, that works. It definitely needs to sit out and lay flat. That, that's gorgeous. You could attach that to your scrapbook, to your junk journal, to a sign, to a scrapbook page. I mean, it sticks out big decent amounts. So you have to keep that in mind because of the rosettes. You could even take those off and do your own thing in the center because there's a cream colored ribbon with gold, and then there's the green ribbon, which is meant to be like leaves. So if you don't like this thing, I'm sure you could heat it up. Yep, it's glued. You could heat up that hot glue, it goes right off, and you'd have an option to decorate it the way you want. If you don't like these colors, they don't work for your project. Oh, guess what I just found? I found the flower that fell off that single one. So all the pieces are here. That's okay because maybe one that I can use. And then this one is another pretty one. And my thought was definitely junk journal. I don't understand those. This is supposed to be a yard of this also. For I paid $3.38. It's $3.48 now. My goodness, how pretty is that? Got the rosettes, pearl in the middle of these flowers. It's embroidery. This part, I don't know about that. It gives it some bling, but I would take that off and oh, it's on there. Just pop that stuff off. Oh, oh, you can definitely pop that off. It's some type of clip thing. So if you don't like that cheesy looking bling, you can definitely you pull it apart and then you got to get this metal piece out. And you'll still have this that you can glue and put your own embellishment on. But it is super pretty. A lot of detail to it. I was definitely thinking my junk journal. I think I want to put this on the binder. So this may go on the next binder of my next book. I might throw some of these butterflies. The butterflies are going to get entwined somehow. So it depends on what I ordered some fabric to do my next junk journal. So I think this is somehow going to play into it. but it's not gonna have those ugly, cheesy plastic things that are supposed to have bling, supposed to give you bling. The pearl is pretty. I may just add another pearl because I don't know what else. I'd have to look through my stuff, but I could put a charm on it. But it's almost like a press machine. Like they put this little silver thing there, put the ribbon down, this on top, and then it washes it down and locks it into each other. Those will definitely not stay. They just they make this ribbon look cheesy, and it's too pretty to be having those cheesy looking things on it. Those actually, I'm not disappointed because I can still make something happen with it. Taking those dumb things off. We don't like dumpings. At least I don't. You may like that, and you can buy it and use it this way with that. I just don't like it. It looks cheap. So if you want bling on it, you can pop that sucker off and put your own bling on it. Because that's an option too. Alright, that is everything of my free Temu haul. Liked anything? Got any questions? Hit all those buttons? And if you want to know the exact link for any of these items, I will be happy to put them in the comment for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.